welcome to WRPB and WRPB Studios. So, you guys been with me a long time. How blessed am I? I always get to sit across from like beautiful people. And with me is Elizabeth Osborne from Ravinia, and you are the property manager.
Yes.
Okay, so I try to get that out early because I will forget because I'm old. All right, so let's talk about what Ravinia is. What is Ravinia?
So Ravinia is a build for rent community. So we have 148 single family houses that have your own 2-car garage attached to it. And you have the added luxury of a full package amenity. So we have a pool, a fitness center, a clubhouse, a playground, a dog park. We are pet friendly, and we're located right here off of Midway Road in Fort Pierce, and the community itself actually extends into Port St. Lucie.
Okay, so I have been in real estate forever, and I have never heard of a community like what you guys have. Because I wouldn't move into anywhere where there's an HOA, just so you know.
It's not.
Right. And it's not.
It's
and
not.
I don't want to be attached to somebody else.
Yeah.
And you're not, right?
Nope. So it's literally a single family home. So you have your own privacy. And then you have the extra space of the 2-car garage, but you're in a community. So you've got on-site maintenance, you've got on-site management, and then you've got all of the amenities as well. So the rent to build community, or the build to rent community, is a newer concept.
Very.
Yeah, and it's great. It's great for people who are transitioning from selling their homes and need that extra space and privacy.
Okay, so old people like me say, I would never want to buy a house at this point anymore. But I don't want to be in a condo, and I don't want to be in an apartment.
Yeah.
So I'm forced in what I know to buy a house, another house, because I sold my other house. But that's not the case anymore.
Nope, you don't have to with us.
Okay, so are they like? Do we know how big they are? How many square feet?
Yeah, so we have 3 and 4 bedroom single family houses. We've got 2 different floor plans for our 3 bedrooms and then 1 floor plan for the 4 bedrooms. We do have more 4 bedrooms than we do 3s, which the 4s go quicker in this area
Really?
than the 3s. Yeah. And so the square footage is about, for the 3 bedrooms, 1,450 square feet.
Okay.
And then you have the 2-car garage as well. And then for the 4 bedrooms, it's 200 square feet more than the 3. So you have about 1,620 square feet.
And they're 2-story?
All one floor.
Oh,
All
really?
one floor.
All ranches?
Yes,
Oh,
they're
that's
great.
great for us old people.
And you've got a pathway up to the door too, so it's definitely wheelchair accessible, handicap accessible.
ADA,
ADA, yeah, we were just talking about that.
We were just talking about it today.
ADA accessible.
All right, so how long have you been around the real estate industry?
So I've been in real estate for about 10 years.
So you started when you were 9.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
We're not going to talk about child labor laws or anything.
Okay.
But yeah, so growing up, my family had a mother-in-law suite in the house that I grew up in. So we would rent that out. And that really sparked my interest in real estate. I saw how lucrative and valuable it could be. And so I got started with a private owner here in Fort Pierce.
Okay.
And he owned property all throughout Fort Pierce, scattered all throughout Fort Pierce. So that was fun and interesting. And then once I had my family, I ventured into the short-term rentals. So started from the ground up with Airbnbs, VRBOs, that kind of thing, which was an exciting challenge. And then now I'm with Burlington Capital Properties, which is a management company, and we manage Ravinia.
Okay, so when you decide to, because that's a big change, Airbnb to what you're doing now,
Yeah.
is it like, because I almost, and I've been around real estate for like 40 years, and it's hard for me to comprehend, I've dealt with investors who bought a 2-family house or a house and rented it out, but you have a ton of homes and they're not attached. Are there a lot of because it's a rental, are there a lot of strict rules that go with that?
There are some rules, but they're not super strict rules. They're, keeping the community clean and comfortable for everyone. So
Okay.
it's just like living in, a community. There are rules and policies, but you still have the comfort of having a grill outside of your home or things like that.
Okay, so let's say my water heater goes bad. What's this first
That's the luxury of being in a rental is you just call us up, or you even have the advantage of the online portal. So you would just submit your service request, and then we have an amazing maintenance team there at Ravinia, and they will contact you within 24 to 48 hours, and we'll get it
Unless
done.
it's an emergency.
Unless it's an emergency,
Yeah.
then it's handled right away.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because when a pipe
24
breaks, you
hours.
don't want to wait 48 hours.
No, no, no.
If a pipe breaks. And look, I know how important it is to have some rules and regulations because you don't want your neighbor to have his garbage can full of beer cans and
Yeah.
spilling all over the floor.
Yeah.
Okay? So you want some of that.
Like to keep it looking nice and, your neighbor's happy you are in a neighborhood.
Right.
So keeping that standard.
And they're 3 and 4 bedroom, so I'm taking it that it's a family community.
It is. We have a lot of families. It's really a diverse community. We've got retired people. We've got people with family and, children. And it's just a really diverse community.
So you start working, how long has that community been around?
So we're a brand new community. We started leasing at the end of 2023 for our phase 1, which consists of 59 homes.
Okay.
And then phase 2 is 89 homes. So we started leasing those in March of 2024.
All homes done?
All the homes are built. We're at about 95% occupancy.
Wow.
A little less than that. We're actually about 93% occupied. So we do still have some availability left.
And we were talking prior to coming on the air that you can do a 15-month lease,
You can.
or you could do a 6-month and plus 1 day.
Yes.
So you could do anything. Can you do anything in the middle of that? Like
Yeah, absolutely.
if someone sells a house and my next house is not going to be built for 8 months, can I do an 8-month lease?
Absolutely.
So you got between that 6-month and 1 day
Yes.
and 15 months, you got all the play you need to do what you need to do. So you're not stuck when you know what's going on. So I'm putting you on the spot here. So I sell my house and I need a house and they tell me my house is going to be built in 8 months. So I sign an 8-month lease with you. What happens if my house is not done?
So that comes up a lot because
brought it up.
things don't go as planned. So then you would just go month to month. So we would initially sign the 8-month lease, and then after that we would go month to month.
Okay.
So it's as simple as that.
So I guess you have, because you're not there a long time, you have a lot of residents, and I'm not going to call them tenants because it doesn't seem to fit into a home.
Yeah,
So you have residents that have been there since the beginning?
we do. We do.
Okay. Do you have a lot of people moving in and out?
We had a great retention rate last year when I was going through my first set of renewals. We had a great retention rate. It was about 70%. So a lot of and majority of those people who were moving out were in the process of building their home. So we already were aware of that whenever they signed their
Right.
lease. But sometimes things come up that you can't control in between. But a 70% retention rate was great.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah,
You said you're dog friendly, pet friendly.
we are. We are pet friendly.
What's the rules with pets?
So there is a
Like no Great Danes?
there's a breed restriction,
Okay.
but there's not a weight restriction.
Oh, okay.
So you can have larger dogs. So we are pet friendly, and we do offer a large and a small dog park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I guess you're back to the dangerous breeds are not going to be welcome there.
Some of the breeds, and we're working on that a little bit to try to see what we can do there.
I mean, you guys still have to be careful because I don't want to rent a unit and have 2 kids and then my neighbor has a dangerous breed, okay, and can't control it and it gets out, okay, and I think that would not benefit the development. It wouldn't benefit the family next door, and it wouldn't benefit them because they'd come take their dog away.
Yeah.
And some of the dangerous breeds, even though they're classified as that, are great. I mean, I have a friend that has a pit bull, and she's a baby. Okay, so I look at it as like a kid. Blame the parents. Okay,
I know
blame the
a
parents.
lot of it really is in the way that you train the dog and,
Mm-hmm.
and the way that you handle the dog. So, but yeah, we are pet friendly, and we don't have that weight limit, but there is a brief breed
Right.
restriction.
And you know, I hate to say it, but as a rental community, you have to keep everybody safe.
Absolutely,
Okay,
that's our main goal.
right? You know, and you take that responsibility on when you hopefully rescue a dog and not purchase one. Okay, that these are going to things that you have to deal with moving forward,
Yeah.
and it's sad. I'm in a my story's a little different because I sold my house, and then I had a stroke, and I moved to the mobile home that I own. And it's not the area I'm in that park. You can't have pets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's an
Yeah.
area in the back that you can have pets.
Okay.
But I have two cats. I don't understand the cat situation. If the cats are indoor cats, who cares? I own the unit, so if they rip up I don't have carpet anyway, but if they ripped up the carpeting, it'd be on me, not on anybody
Yeah.
else. But
That's a great thing about us too. We don't have carpet. Tile throughout, which is great.
so in each unit is a washer and dryer.
So the washer, we have a dedicated space, a laundry room,
So
in each house. We offer washer and dryer hookups, but the washer and dryers are not included. And that was really interesting when we first started, because a lot of people were transitioning from coming from their own home, so they already had those appliances. The washer and dryer. Now, all of the other appliances, of course, we would supply. So we have all stainless steel appliances in the kitchen.
the countertops.
We have Corian countertops, and then we've got all stainless steel appliances. So you've got a water disposal, or water dispenser. You've got an ice maker, a garbage disposal, the dishwasher, over the range microwave, and all of the things. But for the washer and dryer, though, just the hookups are provided.
Okay. In your opinion, as a woman, is the kitchen big?
It is beautiful. It is my favorite part of the space. So it's an open floor plan in the living room, dining room, and kitchen area.
Right.
So you've got a center island, you've got outlets on the island, so it's convenient if you work from home, and then you've got a ton of cabinet space. It's really beautiful.
And then the other thing about women is enough closets.
There are. We have linen closets throughout the home, which offers nice space, extra space. I'm all about space and storage, so that's great, an added feature to the homes, as well as that extra space
So
in the closets.
you already said your favorite room is the kitchen.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
But I get it because it'd be my favorite room too.
Yes,
The garage is a full two-car garage.
a full 2-car garage.
Okay. Is the driveway a two-car driveway?
It is,
Okay. Because that
and
was
the garage is attached,
right.
which
Okay.
is really nice. You don't have to travel to go to your things.
My house that I sold had a two-car garage, but a one-car driveway. So, or a car and a half. So you couldn't pull into the driveway because you guys know this. You have your $40,000 cars in the driveway and $6 worth of garbage in the garage. Okay, but we would pull in, and my wife would have to pull up behind me because she couldn't fit anything in the garage. But having that wide driveway is really super important.
It is. And some parts of the community, you'll actually get 4 spots in the driveway as opposed to just 2.
Oh, wow.
So most of the driveways will allow for 3 cars. You can park one parallel, but a true 2 cars out of the garage in the driveway, and then 1 parallel. But some homes throughout the community will actually offer you to park your car 4 cars deep in the driveway.
What's your favorite thing about the community? Besides that you work
There's
there.
so many things. Yeah, there's so many things about the community that are, I love that the concept of the build to rent. I love that you have your own privacy, you have your own space, as well as having the amenities. And I love the location where we're at. It's so beautiful and serene. We're backed up to a preserve, so it's just really nice and beautiful and really quiet. And we have 2 lakes on site as well that some homes surround, as well as the preserve. And
Are
it's
there any
just
fish there?
beautiful, beautiful.
Can you do catch and release there?
We don't allow fishing because we don't want to feed the wildlife.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's nice to admire it. Like as I was leaving today to come here, there was some sandhill cranes that were walking throughout the community, and it's just really, the location is absolutely beautiful.
The one thing that you didn't mention about the location is that as soon as you pull out of the development, you have easy access to major roads.
Absolutely. 95 is conveniently located, I would say 5 minutes from the community. Then US 1 is the opposite way.
Right. So east and west, you got major connections, and that's really important.
It is.
Ironically enough, this is a great time because the road that you're on was really kind of closed down
Yeah.
for a long time, and now they've redid that whole road, and it's really a good road to travel. And for me, like when I first went out to see it, or to meet you, it was interesting that I passed it. It's not like the houses are on the road.
Yeah. They're tucked away.
Mm-hmm.
So you're fully away. It's very private, very quiet. And then, we're right on the border of Port St. Lucie and Fort Pierce. So if you want to go into Port St. Lucie without all the congestion, because Port St. Lucie has just gotten so congested,
Right.
You're a hop, skip, and a jump away. It only takes you a few minutes to get right over into that, and then you come back to the quiet that we have to offer.
It only took you 7 minutes to get here.
Yeah,
right?
only took me 7 minutes.
Okay, we're getting to the top of our time. How do people find you? You have office number?
We do. So our office number is 772-318-4800.
It's on the screen anyway. So.
Oh,
So
okay.
so
I didn't know
people
if you
would
wanted me to say it.
No, I did want you to say it. And you have
Or
a...
Ravinia Homes is our website, raviniahomes.com.
Everybody, it's a great development, and the concept is, for someone who's been in real estate for as long as I have, it's a concept that is new, and I really never heard of it. I remember years ago, 0 lot line homes were coming out, and that was the big deal. But moving into a development where you're attached to somebody else, for me, is not something I would ever do. Can somebody call you and take a tour? Call the office and take a tour?
Absolutely. Yep. We have availability still, so we are open. Call us anytime.
Everybody, check them out. Liz, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Everybody have a great day. We'll be right back.